On today's menu, a simple recipe with Brock Star flavors. Delicious stir-fried broccoli with garlic sauce. Remove the florets from a large stalk of broccoli. Chop the florets into semi-large, bite-sized pieces. To minimize the mess on your cutting board, slice through the floret halfway and pull apart. In this recipe, I'm using about 370 grams of broccoli. There's no need to throw away the stalks of the broccoli. You can use this for soups or broth. In fact, you can actually eat the core raw because it's so extraordinarily tender. You just have to remove the outer layer. The inner core of the stalk is quite tender. Some ideas are to use for your next stir fry or as a crunchy topping on your next salad. We're not going to use this in today's episode, but you can definitely chop this up and use it for the same stir fry. 2 to 3 pieces of garlic, grated. Grating the garlic will release some of its juices and help maximize the flavor. Small piece of ginger, grated. Set the garlic and ginger aside and prep the stir-fry sauce. 1 tablespoon soy sauce. 1 teaspoon dark soy sauce. 1 teaspoon cane sugar. Splash of toasted sesame oil. 1 teaspoon potato starch. About 2 tablespoons water. Give the sauce a mix and set it aside. Non-stick pan, medium heat, 1 teaspoon avocado oil. Carefully place in the broccoli. Let the broccoli cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Letting the broccoli sear without being disturbed will allow them to achieve a nice color. Give the broccoli a toss. Let the broccoli sear again for another 2 to 3 minutes. Take your time to sear the broccoli and be sure it's not overcrowding the pan. Set the broccoli aside. Turn down the heat to medium-low and add in 2 teaspoons of chili oil. Of course, I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to make a really easy chili oil at home for yourself. Garlic and ginger. Gently cook the garlic and ginger for 2 to 3 minutes. This will allow the garlic and ginger to infuse even more flavor into that aromatic chili oil. Add back in the broccoli. Turn the heat back to medium and saute for about a minute. Add in the stir-fry sauce and place on a lid immediately following. Let the broccoli steam for about 30 to 45 seconds. Give the pan a good stir and coat the broccoli. Plate the broccoli. Sprinkle with white sesame seeds and serve. You can now enjoy this fresh and crunchy side dish with absolute confidence. Chop down about 175 grams of black kale. Place the kale into a large mixing bowl. About 125 grams of purple cabbage, thinly chopped. I love chopping things super wafer thin because that really did not look like very much cabbage, but it yields so much more. About 225 grams of Brussels sprouts, thinly chopped. You know, when you're chopping things this thin, it's really about safety over speed. So definitely always remember your 3 fingers to the back of that blade, and this way you're always guiding that knife opposed to chopping this way where it can get pretty dangerous. Chop 1 Fuji apple into thin matchsticks. About 150 grams of cherry tomatoes, roughly chopped. Half a red onion, thinly sliced. Half cup raisins, 1/4 cup hemp hearts. That's pretty much it. Super simple. And if you love super easy recipes like I do, then definitely check out the Vegan Ramen Cookbook or the Cook with Confidence Cookbook. This has most of the favorite recipes from the show here on YouTube. To take a sneak peek inside the book or to order a signed copy, I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check that out. Now let's make that easy dressing to go with this easy salad. Blender. 1 cup cashews. 1/3 cup lemon juice. 1 teaspoon salt. 1/4 teaspoon garlic powder. 1/4 teaspoon onion powder. 1/2 teaspoon oregano. Pepper. Drizzle of olive oil. 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard. 1 cup water. Blend on high until liquefied. Pour in half the dressing. Remember, you can always add more, but you cannot take away. Toss. Plate. Add some more fresh cracked pepper and serve. You can now make this delicious crunchy salad with absolute confidence. 2 large pieces of garlic, roughly chopped. One onion, sliced. Dice half a red onion and set it aside. In this episode, we're going to be using 3 amazing chili peppers. These peppers will add that delicious spiciness, the savoriness, and of course, be responsible for that beautiful red color. If you enjoy spicy food, you can definitely leave those seeds in, or you can decide for yourself to deseed them. My personal favorite is actually the chipotle. This stuff smells literally like a smoky barbecue in the palm of your hand. Now, these ones are actually quite strong in flavor, so we're probably only going to be using about half of this one. This one here is the chili ancho, and these guys here are the chili guajillo. This is a beautiful ruby red, smoky, spicy chili oil made in the previous episode. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check this out. Make this really easily at home. This will add even more aromatic lift to this, and is just absolutely amazing. Preheat the oven to 375. Shred the king oyster mushrooms with a fork. This will give this dish a unique texture and visual appeal. In this episode, I'm using 7 king oyster mushrooms, which should be good for 2 to 3 portions. Place the shredded mushroom into a large mixing bowl. Roughly chop the mushroom caps and add to the bowl. Pinch of salt. 1 teaspoon smoked paprika. 2 teaspoons dark soy sauce. Mix and combine well. Transfer to a baking tray lined with parchment paper. Spread out the mushroom so it's not overcrowding the pan. Bake in the oven for 25 minutes. Sauté pan. Medium heat. 1 tablespoon chili oil. Sliced white onions. Sauté the onions for 5 to 7 minutes. Add in the dried peppers. Sauté for another 4 to 5 minutes. Half teaspoon salt. 2 teaspoons cane sugar. 1 teaspoon cumin. 1 teaspoon sweet paprika. 1 teaspoon smoked paprika. Half teaspoon oregano. Sauté for a couple of minutes. Two cups water. 1 teaspoon black vinegar or any vinegar you have on hand. Give the pan a good stir and bring to a boil. When it comes to a boil, let it simmer on medium-low for about 10 minutes. Give the pan a good stir. Carefully transfer it to a blender. Blend on medium to medium-high for about 5 to 10 seconds. When the mushrooms are done, you can remove them from the oven. The oven will remove some of the moisture from the mushrooms, giving it a nice, firmer texture. Heat up the sauté pan back to medium heat. 2 tablespoons chili oil. King oyster mushrooms. Sauté for 3 to 4 minutes. Add in the deliciously smoky sauce. Give the pan a good stir. Cover and cook on medium-low for about 10 minutes. Give the pan another good stir and turn the heat off. Plate the mushrooms to serve family style. Garnish with the diced red onions, fresh cilantro, and some lime wedges. You can now upgrade your next taco party with absolute confidence. Man, does that not look incredibly savory or what? That is absolutely packed with so much flavor and this unique texture that really is remarkable. Because we baked the king oyster mushroom shreds in the oven, it takes away some of that initial moisture and gives the mushroom this satisfying chewy texture. And of course it absorbs that incredibly delicious sauce that has this spicy, salty, smoky, really savory barbecue flavor. The sauce has this really velvety, rich, thick texture, and that little bit of spiciness just makes this feel like a warm hug. The raw onions and that fresh cilantro gives this dish this pop of color, and it rounds out that deep earthy flavor with this brightness. The lime juice adds this nice acidity, which is so delicious in contrast to that smoky, spicy chili oil as well. You can even see some of that stunning oil separation from having this simmer and just letting those flavors intensify. Make this at your next taco party and you will definitely wow your guests. Like I always say on the channel, it's simple, delicious, yet stunning dishes like this that makes it so exciting to cook at home. And if you love easy and delicious recipes like that, then definitely check out, take a peek inside, or pick up a copy of one of the 3 Young Man Cooking cookbooks. These have most of your favorite recipes from the cooking show here on YouTube. And of course, in that link below, you can also check out the Young Man Cooking merch, plant-based sushi masterclass. And if you're not subscribed already with that notification bell clicked, definitely do so you won't miss a single episode.